Hi, I'm Sam with Grocery Coupon Network, and today I want to talk to you about saving money on healthier snacks for your kids or you. These are some snacks that I like to get for my son, either to take when we go to the museum or the zoo or to pack for lunch. And there's a lot of ways you can save on healthier snacks. Now, the price range that I look for is around 30 cents per item. To me, that's a good deal. And I feel like if it's organic, it might be a little more. If it's more like a natural snack, it might be a little less. And it just depends on the brand, where you're buying it. So you take all that into consideration. And there's a couple suggestions I have for how to get the best deals. My first suggestion is obviously stacking coupons is one of the best ways to get a really good deal. Now, Whole Foods offers store coupons, and they also have the store policy that you can stack a manufacturer's coupon with a store coupon. So that's how you're going to get the best deal on healthy snacks at Whole Foods. These Nature Path granola bars were on sale at Whole Foods for 2 for $6. They're usually around $4 a piece, I think $3.99 to be exact. And they were on sale for 2 for $6, and I had two coupons, $1.50 off 2 manufacturers and $1.50 off 2 store coupon. So then I ended up getting these 2 for $3. So there's 6 in each box, so I paid $1.50 per box of 6. And that ends up being around 25 cents per bar, which I think is a great deal for organic snacks. Amazon is another great way to save on snacks. You have to buy a lot to get the deal, but if it's something your family eats and something you like to have around the house for your kids, it ends up being a pretty good deal. If you join Amazon Mom, you get free shipping for a couple months, and then if you spend money, you get additional free shipping. I think it's $25 a month. You get an extra month every time you spend that on baby and kids stuff. Now, Amazon also has an Amazon warehouse department, which is kind of like their, I guess, sale or clearance items. And they have a lot of food items in there. Annie's, Bunnies, this Back to Nature brand, which we really like. And you can get lots of stuff for a really great price. These were just around $10 for 32. So in my price range, and they're perfect. They're graham crackers. It's a good serving. I feel like it's a pretty healthy snack. My son loves them. He calls them Scooby snacks, even though they're not at all Scooby snacks or anything to do with Scooby, but he loves them. He will take them to the museum. We like to have them when friends are over. If they're playing outside, we can take them along. They're super easy. They come single serve, and you can just throw them in a lunch bag. Another great way to save on healthy snacks is at the big warehouse stores like Costco or Sam's Club or BJ's. And they will have healthy snacks. Again, a lot more, but you're going to get a better price on them sometimes. Make sure you figure out the price per piece to make sure it's a good deal. But we always buy these Go-Go Squeeze at Costco. It's $7.99 for a 16 pack, which is about 50 cents a piece when they're not on sale. Recently they were on sale. They had a $2 off coupon, so it was $5.99 for a 16 pack, so that made it a little better deal. Now, fruit is always an option too, and the way you can save on that for healthy snacks is by buying seasonal and buying what's on sale, and Whole Foods is another great place to do that. So these were some tips on how to save on healthy snacks for your kids, and I hope they were helpful.